Dan Kerrigan from CES in the Robotics Tech Zone. I'm here today speaking with Ted Larson and Bob Allen of OLogic. First, I want to ask you guys, how are you finding CES?
Lots of new and interesting items that are here this year that weren't here last year. The robot area seems to be continually progressing. There's been some new items that have come out from like Nito Robotics and Evolution. Yes, they have their new North Star base cleaning product, and it looks very exciting. I mean, it's exciting that more and more consumer companies or companies are making the jump into the consumer robotics space.
Great. I see you're walking around the Robotics Tech Zone here at CES. Do you see anything interesting here?
Well, we just got started. Actually, we want to kind of take a look and see. Of course, there's always something interested in the Robotics Tech Zone, so you got to check that out.
Great. And then in terms of what your company does, what does OLogic produce? What do you do?
We're a design company, so we design the insides of other people's products. People come to us with concepts and we turn them into reality. We do lots of toy design, insides of toys. We have some other consumer electronic type companies that we're working with to design the insides of their products. But specifically, we have a big interest in robotics, so we're always looking for robotics projects that we can design for people. We've designed some robotics devices for some toy companies like Hasbro and Walt Disney Imagineering.
Oh, great.
And we've been just finished a project last year that was a toy. It was called the Star Wars Force Trainer.
It was first shown here in the Robotic Tech Zone 3 years ago, when nobody else had any mind control stuff, and we had a mind control robotic platform that we were able to control, and we took that and turned it into a toy. So a lot of times what we do is take our robotic stuff, bring the cost way down to get them into useful toys. And like Ted was going to say, this year that toy is the Force Trainer, and it was one of the top 10 toys. But it was shown first here. We, even before last year, when Mattel had their mind control, we showed that same technology in the Robotic Tech Zone.
That's right, I remember it. And so that's the Star Wars
toy, right?
Mind control trainer.
And that all happened here in the Robotics Tech Zone 2 years before the consumer product actually hit the shelves. And we actually found the customer for the technology here at CES through the Tech Zone.
Oh, great. And I believe the first time you met with Hasbro was in the Tech Zone.
It was. Actually, that was at...
It was at the very first RoboNexus.
RoboNexus?
Nexus, yeah. Your first one there, and yeah, we met them. So it's been the Robotics Trends and all their shows have really helped develop our business for us.
So I understand you also read Robotics Business Review. What do you think of that publication?
Oh, I think it's awesome. I think it really plugs you into what the latest trends are in the robotics area. It's really hard to keep track of, the latest news of what everybody's doing, and Robotics Trends seems to have the inside scoop on where things are going. So it's definitely the publication to be reading if you want to know where the industry's moving.
I agree, except for that editor, perhaps.
Well, we don't want to talk about that editor guy. but no, on that same line, I really enjoyed the one that was on the consumer electronics and robotics stuff. It really gave a breakdown of where everything was going and all the different avenues and cost and where the market was. So it's very beneficial to anybody that's in the robotics business.
Well, that's great. Well, anyway, thanks a lot, Ted. Thanks a lot, Bob. And I hope to see you next year at the Robotics Tech Zone.
Thank you.
Take care.